Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and we are continuing Hunt a Killer, Mallory Rock.
I thought we were playing this.
We are. You just kind of sit there and doodle.
I'll see myself out.
You should. Alright, we are in episode 4. So, last time, episode 3 kind of was, kind of a stall for me.
Shitty.
I didn't really care about it.
A lot of ciphering.
Find a key and get me in that building. Okay. Why can't you look for the key? Like, I understand looking for her where she actually died and what time she died.
Stupid.
But then, it's like, that's all stuff that you need help with, but being like, can you get me a key?
When this is all over, we're gonna be like, ma'am, your bill. It's like $400,000.
I don't have this, my sister just died. You're welcome. Or it's like, she's like, this has to be a mistake. Oh, you're right. We billed you for 5 days instead of 6. $500,000. Anyway, so, we got some stuff. We have,
Ooh.
whatever this is. Something I can't remember.
Looks like a mirror.
Remember the 5th of November.
That's copyright, actually.
It's remember, yeah, I can't open it. It says remember 1979.
Oh, shit!
Remember 1979. Did you get it?
Yeah, it's a me, just like I
Okay,
said.
sweet. Oh, it's 2 mirrors.
Holy shit. There's a girl in there.
Oh, that must be Bethany, or whatever her name is. So we got that. We have...
Is that another pen? Or we have had that?
oh, we have a Constellation stamp. Yep. We have... Oh, this might be fucking dope. We have an ink pad.
Ooh, we can stamp.
Put one on your... Let's put one on our hands.
Okay.
Like we're getting into the club.
Beep, beep.
That was pretty weak, but alright.
Oh, I didn't want to waste the ink.
Yeah, there's so little.
It could be dry. They sent this to me in the mail.
It's covered! So they just send you an ink pad and they're like, hope it's
Just that. Look, you only paid a certain amount. Like,
This kind of looks like a guy who is like...
What?
Hold on, I'll show you.
He's kind of... Oh, yeah, he's kind of
Like
like...
he's doing fisticuffs, like...
Oh.
Okay. So. Detective. If we ever meet face to face, I owe you a drink and a kiss on the lips.
Mm-hmm.
Not a single person has said anything about our little B&E stunt. Not the navigators and not the police, because I killed them. Which means no one reported it. Trust me, Sully would be all over me if they had. So you...
The man is insatiable.
Yeah, the man,
I already said the
has
funniest
killed
thing.
all of his exes. I finished looking through the stuff I took from the Navigator's Club room. There's Beth's proposal, a roster of their members on a Founding Fathers type declaration, a few suspicious notes, and one document I have no idea what to make of. It has all these stamps on it that look like a stamp my dad used to have. I found it on an old box of his things sent to you.
Suspicious, because your dad was a murderer?
Probably. So yeah, I didn't really think that this would be important, but my dad was a navigator. I don't understand how he could have been part of this old-fashioned boys' club, but if he was alive, maybe Beth wouldn't be dead. He used to say there was more at stake than just upholding Edgar Mallory's bass-ackward traditions. I'm not sure, though. When I was in the club room, they had a ton of portraits of Mallory on the wall. I've included a picture of one of the creepy sketches for your amusement.
Cool.
Okay, I think,
Is he?
yeah, I think that's the sketch of her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her or him?
Of Mallory. Oh, Edgar Mallory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a boys' club set.
He's the one that says the star's number illuminates our secrets. Yeah, definitely probably has to do with that stamp. Yeah, I don't know why that's creepy, but okay.
Because he looks like a...
Well, it's like from the 1800s or
too.
1600s. Where was I at? If the navigators had access to Mallory's nose hairs, I bet they'd be in a glass case somewhere. Oh, what? Nose hairs?
They yeah, it's like a ritual. They take one out, like...
Oh, this one still has some skin on it.
Suck upon thine hair.
I'm worried about Ruby. I think she's getting tired of dealing with her grandparents, so she's been hanging out at my place a lot, which makes me feel better. Last week, I overheard 2 old ladies on Main Street gossiping about Joey and Sam. You know Sam, the skank. I know Ruby's having a rough time with it. I can't bring myself to tell her that I think her mom was murdered by one of her grandparents, and maybe her dad. Or maybe Reverend Reaver. The good Reverend finally reached out to me. He sent me a letter, along with a mirror he says Beth gave him. What stands out to me is that he mentions Beth's bridge project. It keeps popping up. After reading his letter, there's got to be something in that Cora folder that Beth locked. The password to get into the desktop is still Porter, but I changed our case password to this. See if you can open up the Cora folder. Also, and I know this ain't easy, but it would be great if we could eliminate another suspect. Sam kind of fell in our lap, but I'm sure we can find enough info to eliminate someone else. Michelle told me not to be afraid to explore and to try everything to find the truth. When you find another suspect who can be proven innocent, message me through the contact button on the desktop with the subject line, second suspect, and put the person's full name in the body of the message. We need to keep going.
So we're trying to figure out who it's not.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
What was the fucking priest pissed at her about? Again? Something about... Oh, right. It was that Reaver scholarship, and he wanted it changed.
Yes. Yeah.
And she was like, yo, dog, I used that. It was awesome.
Right.
Why are you trying to change it? He's like, it's my sister, dog.
That's exactly
I do remember the
Fucking
Reverend
chill.
talking like that.
You stop talking about my sister, yo.
Bro.
So, this letter has the same...
Okay.
It was actually not the same
Yeah, the
constellation.
stamp is...
The numbers illuminate the secrets!
Are those actually No, those are just dots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
No, that's a little bit different, but I wonder if we have to, like, connect them and
It
make...
seems to be...
So this one says, picked up, and then it's jumbled letters, and left them with... Before you ask again, I didn't look at them, as always. I don't understand why you let... oh, this is ACA. Is this the same thing we had to do for... No, probably not. Handle your... But you won't let me. I followed everything you say, and I would have known, jumbled up, even if you hadn't told me. I don't need to be micromanaged anymore. What else do you need for me to prove to you that I'm good enough? That's definitely from Joey to Sam.
When they were jumbled up, you should have spoken like an Animal Crossing character.
It's been so long. Oh. This one says, my patience wears thin. Your reassurance was given several months ago, and I gave you on the McTorp issue, as promised. Have you found anything concrete on yet? Needs a financial boost right now. Or would help us immensely. Please make this a priority. Also, with a constellation.
Cool.
And then we have the Bridge Revival Committee proposal. So apparently that's also in constellation. So that constellation's here. The one on the stamp is that one. No. That
It's
one
the
is
one
there.
The stamp is...
Is this one?
No.
This one?
Yes. It's on my hand. No.
No.
Yeah, it's
No, it's got like a...
You just stamp a combo of any of them?
I think it's...
It almost seems to be a combo of this one and that one. Oh, did you put it on your hand too?
Yeah,
What else are you supposed to
put
do?
it on yours.
No.
This is why we're not solving the
What is
case.
this?
Probably.
Thank
Apparently
you.
it's the bridge. Oh, there's some dookie.
Little smear.
You could also stamp that paper and try to get a better look at it that way.
True.
Wait, just have it in front of
Now
you.
more stamp this thing.
Or you could stamp your hand.
So the thing, I mean, I don't really see the...
oh, you
Jesus
know.
Christ.
It's literally, it's a magnet. It's so easy. It's just you have no
I don't
fingernails.
have any fingernails. Everyone wants fingernails. Everyone
Fingernails
wants cash. So please send us your fingernails and we'll send you some cash.
So do I match the dark star and the
Dark Star.
empty star?
So we also have an establishment of an assembly in 1890. At every age, it is prudent for man to examine the liberties, laws, and judgments of the life he abides by, as seen through the eyes of his esteemed forefathers. When he discovers that his fellows have strayed from the good intention of those who laid foundation, and therefore have overlooked the blessing of the Creator, it becomes necessary to correct course. This review is our God-given right and responsibility. We, the sons of Edgar Mallory's Brotherhood of Seven Navigators, those good men named George Ballantyne, Elisha Ferris, Robert Good, Samuel Gundy, Josiah Hendricks, Thomas Reaver, and Silas Woodard. In 1690, our forefathers with Edgar Mallory did pledge to live by the following principles. Those are I think the ones. I am not led, I lead. Fortune favors the bold. Deeds not words. I shall find a way or make one. Through hardship to the stars, each man is the maker of his own fortune. If I cannot move heaven, I will raise hell. Caesar's in. I don't want to read this whole thing.
Yeah, that's
This
fine.
we swear on the sanctity of our blood and vow to sign again upon every new age. So they all have
Signed it.
a signature. Yeah.
Cool.
Proposal. Oh, here's the bridge revitalization special committee put forth by Beth Ferris-Hendricks. Okay, that's these two papers. Okay. So, Hunt a Killer. Right there. Okay.
Right there.
So we got Mallory Rock, desktop login, Mallory. Okay. So I don't think there's anything new in terms of the website, but now I think it was Keep Safe. Yep, Keep Safe is where we need to get into Cora. The Departed shifts in the reflection of the year. Is it finally this?
The Departed shifts.
Could it be that easy? Okay.
What, you take the year and reverse it?
That was also my thought. Because how would that... Oh, I have reflected. So if you reflected that, it would be... What was it? 9791?
Oh.
7. Probably not. It's not. Okay.
Well, what do you have? You done it all the way backwards? Oh.
Yes.
What is it? So,
It's
okay,
just
what
a
was
weird-
the term?
The Departed shifts in the reflection of the year. Oh, wait. So I wonder if we have to find something that's departed and then reflect it with that.
You know who's departed? Our dear victim.
Oh, my God.
What's her name?
Bethany?
I always forget Bethany. So what if we put second suspect and we just type in Bethany? Well, we know it's not.
I mean, I
her.
wonder what happens if we just didn't do any of this and we just, like, typed in all of our suspects and eventually just get the okay email.
We're like, who do we think is the coolest out of all this? I bet it's gonna be her husband.
No, it's never the obvious answer.
No, I bet that's who it's not.
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like that's just like.
So it sounds like priority 1, we just need to get into the Cora envelope. But in the meantime, so someone is watching this, and they suggested kind of talking about where I go in the app, because I'm not showing it. So right now I'm in the investigation guide to look at how fucking
Remember,
dope as
1979.
hell we've been doing.
So we could have the okay, hold on. I think I know what the jumbled up words might be. It could be the @bash cipher, which is the alphabet is mapped onto itself. So A is Z, B is Y, C is X. So it goes forward all the way to M and then backwards.
I was thinking, it crossed my mind, but then one of these used like an ACA, which would be what?
It would be ZXZ. Yeah. I wonder if there's multiple ciphers.
So it would be like a 3-letter like word that we would use that has 2 of the same letter in it.
P.
Pep.
Like PP.
Oh, P. Well, I mean like alternating. Like tet.
Oh.
Or
Yeah, and
tit.
Tit was my
Nice
first
tit.
and nip.
tit.
Nip.
Nip is a nin.
LOL.
LOL.
It's just lol.
LMAO.
Gave you C, Q. No, that might not be it. It might not be the @bash cipher, because and I gave you XJ and then Gazep on the McTorp issue. What's the McTorp issue? Do we know?
You
anything?
don't know about the
Here,
McTorp issue?
I'm gonna give you the
The shit to read?
yeah, the Bridge Revitalization Committee.
I don't know how to read.
So the bridge was to because I mean, I am saying that I will
Mom,
say
dad, maybe.
I will say that I like how these come out month after month, but I forget. I don't remember 4 months ago of info, even though we have it, so we could easily reference it. But GZEP would be T A V Tav. Nope. Okay, so I don't think it's the @bash cipher.
Okay. Then move on.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Okay, a book cipher needs to be used in conjunction with a pretty large section of text. The text might be found on a separate piece of paper. 100 fucking bucks. This is these relate to the stupid bridge. The cipher tells the reader what words or letters within a passage to look at and in what order. No, maybe not. Oh, no.
But the stars illuminate their secrets.
Yeah. Because, well, I'm wondering, so these are...
It's gotta be mom or dad.
These are put in a way that it's almost like a signature.
They wanted the bridge to go to the mainland.
Okay, I was about to say that. Like, because, and I guarantee it's because they're so isolated, oh my god, you know who's behind it? The fucking gang lord from the Hidden Mist. And Beth was killed by Zabuza. Because the bridge maker was being killed, being hunted, because he was trying to build a bridge to the mainland.
Well, what you do, interestingly enough, is
I've already moved on.
In the middle of the day, if you go here, right around here to 17, you're standing outside, though.
17, the Mallory Rock Regional Library.
You look up, and you see some redheaded piece of shit in the sky, and then you hear him say something, you can't quite make it out.
Oh, and it's...
What?
Almighty push!
Yes.
She's talking about
If
pain.
you don't get it, then you don't get it.
He does.
Oh.
So, we also did get this little pin that says, Listening Friends of America. And oh shit, there's also this!
Another piece of paper. Can I see a paper? I want to see
Yeah.
paper.
Oh, who's Clarence? Anyone remember Clarence?
Clarence.
Clarence. Is that the preacher?
I thought so.
Clarence Reeves?
Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so this is a letter to Gwen. Gwen, you'll forgive me for being inaccessible recently. My work has been keeping me very occupied, and I will not be any more available in the coming weeks.
Diddling them boys.
I hope this correspondence will satisfy so that you no longer need to waste time sitting on my doorstep. I assume you mean to ask me about your sister and why we didn't always see eye to eye. The most I can say for Beth, though we were once good friends, is that she needed to die. Is that she meant well. I'm sure you heard her desire to renew construction of that tragic bridge. She was stubbornly set on rechristening it after my late twin sister, Cora, the Cora Reaver Memorial Bridge. Beth's attempts to honor Cora was misplaced and unwelcome. My sister has been dead for over 40 years. I implored Beth to let the matter be on several occasions, during which I regret I may have been unduly heated. I now ask the same of you. Let me keep my family and past private, rather than a trumpeted headline for all of Mallory Rock and the mainland to pity. With that, I am returning the enclosed, which was a gift from Beth. I do not know what she hoped to achieve, but the constant reminder of Cora within my own reflection did not endear me to her cause. The engraving, particularly, was unnecessary and callous. If I had the choice of forgetting the date my sister was taken from me, I would have happily done so long ago. Yeah, that's kind of a tasteless fucking gift.
So she sent him a mirror.
She gave him a mirror, and
remember the year that your sister died.
Drowned! Horrible way to die. I wish you well on your journey to heal, though I know it to be painfully arduous and the end ever elusive. Beth felt that her idealistic dream about a bridge represented the promise of hope and resolution. May you find your peace.
I found some stuff.
Did you? Good deal.
So Beth put this plan together, and it was for the new construction of a drivable bridge to the mainland.
Okay.
Back and forth. She mentioned that she has found information that the fault of the collapse of the bridge has been misattributed.
Okay.
So why? She doesn't say why. And then it goes down to say that to build the bridge, they're going to need to know, like, well, okay, well, what can we do to make sure it doesn't collapse again? So that includes research of geological structures of the island, history of tourism, current statistics, and financial studies, which I still I think she was looking into the books.
Yeah.
Of
just
the realtor,
the council, the realtor.
Yeah, because he's on it as well.
Yeah, JW Enterprise.
Yeah, and
don't forget.
It makes a word. We know it. And so I don't know. That's my theory. I just think it's interesting that for sure she was looking into financials. Like, I don't really see a red flag of like geological structures, history of tourism, or current statistics.
Mm.
Can't see the other page.
Sure. I see that.
Trade.
It's that. Keypad Cipher. The basic idea of the cipher is to assign all the letters of the alphabet on a grid like this one. Nope, because we don't have numbers. Reverse algorithm. This one is a great way to hide short communication in plain sight. Uses one of the following to spell out a hidden message. All of the capital letters in a sentence, all of the first. See if you can So, H, E, no. Yeah, no. Example, let's see. That would be my, but have you found H? No. That'd be H-E. Damn. Okay. Oh. Okay,
This is a rough one.
Yeah. Yeah, because these letters together, both with the constellations, have the same type of just gibberish in them. And this one, where are you getting mom and dad?
He was just throwing out words.
Oh. I thought it was within context of something. Okay.
Well, they're suspects.
So, let's see, episode 4, password. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so now we're on episode 4.
Can I see the star chart again, please?
This one?
Yeah.
Mallory. Yeah, because keep safe.
Seems like a pretty reasonable proposal to me, overall.
Codes and ciphers. Abjad, this is less a form of cipher, more a system of writing, but I've seen it used to encode information plenty of times. In simple terms, it's the omission of vowels from the text. Sometimes the writer will replace the vowels with a neutral symbol. If you come across a word written in Abjad, that could be read several different ways depending on the missing vowels. Try looking at the big picture. Do any of these have TWZ? No, no. In written in Abjad, the word example would look like this: XMPL.
XMPL?
Yeah.
So what, they're dropping...
They're dropping vowels.
Oh.
But some of these have vowels in them.
Okay, well, then we know it's not that one.
Right. But the @bash cipher doesn't work. The book cipher... yeah, the word example. Yeah, book cipher. That one kind of makes sense, but the book cipher comes with numbers. So it can tell us, like, for example, if I wanted to call your attention to the word example in the following text, I could do it by providing you with the location of the word itself with 2-7 or 2/7. He was exact, so it would be the second sentence in the 7th word, but so that can't be it. Because we're... Then the Caesar shift is named based on the belief that Julius Caesar used it to encrypt his personal communications. To encode a sentence using a shift cipher, the writer shifts each letter of the alphabet forward by a certain fixed number. For example, the top row of the following chart is the regular unencoded alphabet. So it's...
So what are you looking at right now?
This is just the investigation guide that they give us, which
So just a general
it just
guide
tells
of
us, yeah, it just tells us a bunch of different
ciphers.
ciphers. It's not related to the...
Okay.
So it just tells us a bunch, and so, but I don't know if that's the one we're doing.
So why don't we just go punch these assholes in the dick and be like, why are you writing in cipher? And then you stab them in the kidney.
Right.
And then it's like, tell me the cipher.
Yeah.
Remove the blade. They start bleeding. Tell me the cipher.
Yeah.
It's called bad cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
Bad cop, bad
And
cop.
you go to prison.
And you kind of tell them, like, you only have a
Whoa,
few
whoa,
seconds.
wear masks.
Yeah, we're not...
We keep our, like, badge on.
Yeah, like our name, like our visitor's badge. The Caesar shift might work. It just depends on how much we're moving the alphabet over.
This is from Clarence, right?
Yeah.
Alright, sorry.
Because the Caesar... I don't like... Yeah.
Is this old?
Dear
Dad.
yes.
I hate to do this.
So, $100 if we get into the Cora... If we get into the Cora envelope, we're probably going to figure out our second...
Yeah. I'm struggling on this one, man. I'm like, okay, so stars illuminate our secret.
And there's a bunch there, so the bridge committee, for some reason, like that, is that the bridge committee proposal?
Bridge Revival Committee proposal.
So they have those 3 spiky circular things in a triangle.
Are those the same stars as those?
Yeah.
And then that one's hollow, just like that one.
Yeah, so the lighthouse.
Interesting. Specifically on that logo. Here's one too. The bigger one.
Yeah.
Can we find a constellation?
But what would that give us?
I don't know. Something. I'm just thinking.
Because these have to connect in some way. Like initially, I was thinking, like you do a small connect the dots, but
Yeah.
because we also have. Did we do anything with the Lighthouse Festival? Yeah, we did. We figured out what the. Yeah, we used all of that. Because initially.
What was it? The reflection. What was the reflection deal? What was that quote
So
from?
that gets us into the locked core folder. The Departed shifts in the reflection of the year. The Departed sounds like the person who died.
Good movie.
It's all right.
Yeah, that's how I took it.
Really do.
So, but it
normally-
shifts in the reflection of the year. Can I see that? Yeah. Remember. Because we probably have to freaking, like, like, actually...
Like, utilize the mirror.
In some
That
way.
was my first thought, was,
yeah.
okay, we're going to be using the mirror. Look at it go. It's just turning around. Good for it.
Hey. It's a weird picture.
What if I do this? I also really just don't want to fucking look through a mirror the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously...
The Departed. So...
His sister?
Yeah, it's the only person we can think of.
Yeah.
Departed shifts.
And then with the cipher...
Yeah, his sister or Beth, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, based off the ciphers we got, the ones that make the most sense are probably the Caesar shift, and it can't be a keypad because we don't have any numbers. Reverse acronym isn't gonna work because it's. Damn it! I shut this.
You can do it.
I did do it. So.
Can I see the stars?
Devin.
Can I see the stars?
Yes.
I mean, it could be reverse acronym, could be used all of the capital letters in a sentence, all of the first letters in a line. P-U-T-T-A-A-L. T. No. Nope. Nope. All the first letters of each sentence. M-Y. No.
Why is Gundy lined out here?
Yeah.
Did we line him
Right?
up?
Did he die? Edward
Gundy?
Because he sure is crossed off.
Boy, if I remembered who that was.
Yeah.
We know it's Sam's dad. Right?
Is it Sam's dad?
No.
Oh.
Well, I don't take my no as an answer. I don't remember.
I'm pulling up a hint.
Might have to. This one's rough.
Yeah.
Sounds good,
I
Rock.
have no idea, and I don't want to.
You guys see the scribble sheets again? Just to look at whatever the fucking
Yeah.
scribbles mean. Okay, and then it's got a symbol. And then the symbol is over there.
Okay, so what do we want to hint on? We can do the core locked folder, encoded notes, bridge trauma group.
ACA is totally dad.
Is it?
It's got to be dad.
Read it in context, like if it was dad.
I don't understand why you let ACA dad handle your Dutchka. And then, like, dad picked up something something dad and left them something something.
Okay, if it's dad...
Because if we're presuming this is from the husband to Sam, right?
Well, why would he say dad to the husband to Sam?
I mean, his dad's a big mover and shaker.
Yeah, but I don't know why he would say his dad. Like, he would probably... He
wouldn't refer to his
I wouldn't
dad
refer to my mom
as mom.
as mom to someone else.
I mean, if they're close, refers to his father as dad.
But it's like, yeah, like if I talk to Seth, like I'm not going to
your-
refer to my mom as mom. I'm not going to be like, hey, mom called, because then
It's like, yo, which mom?
Yeah. You let my... yeah.
Be a good son and call her. Find out.
Things.
I mean, yeah, so, I mean, mom would work, dad might... I mean, that could be... Actually, can I see that? Picked up and left them with... Before you ask again, I didn't look at them as always.
Ooh, maybe it has something to do with the constellation and the number that they're shifting. Like the number of stars in the constellation, something like that, and that's the shifting the cipher. Maybe it is a shift.
Yeah, the shifts are the closest, or the only ones I can think of.
So, yeah.
And if
stars
it's
number...
So that would be 2 stars in this case, and this would be 2 stars.
Well, they all have the 2, a big white and a big black.
Oh, they do?
And then however many varying numbers of little stars in between.
Because this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So, say we shift 12 and...
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I mean...
Just to see what we get. What is it?
I didn't think anyone was going to find it so fast.
I'm gay.
Alright, so... okay, so if we do... It's going to be... A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T.
Yeah, because each coded one has
U,
a different
V,
constellation
W.
attached to it.
X. I went to put X with an E. Y, Z. Because I'm stupid. Okay, so if we're doing this one and we're shifting, are we counting everything?
Let's try counting everything the first time, and then we'll subtract the 2 big ones.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I said it was 12, so I could have just added 2. So 14, meaning that...
So does it shift them forward or backwards?
Forward.
Okay. So we go backwards.
Well, the it can't be the @bash cipher because that's just the alphabet flipped on itself. So it would have to be, if we're shifting, the Caesar shift, which means it moves... Okay, so what I should have done... Damn it. Okay, so I'm going to leave some space. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. What do you keep looking at? T, U.
Oh, Link.
Oh.
He's on the stairs.
X, Y, Z. Okay. So that means A shifts over 12 times. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that would...
And then you just calculate the
A,
alphabet from there.
Yep. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, in this case, picked up T, H... No, that's already wrong. Because that would be H, K, N, G, U.
So it's the one who
Okay.
Unless it's over here. Yeah, because ACA would be OQO. Unless these...
Number of... Yeah.
Because this one is XJ, and that would be LZ.
Okay.
I gave you LZ, yeah.
What if we subtract the two big ones? I don't...
That would put it down to... that would just shift everything 2 over. Making T be J, W would be M. It still doesn't make
Still not? Damn.
No.
That was a good one.
That was definitely the best idea we've had.
Star's number illuminates our secrets. And the stars have a number associated with them.
Unless... I mean... Wait, what if... Okay, hold on. We could be thinking a little bit too hard. What if it's based off of our notes from last time?
Okay.
Because stars make constellations and aren't the... No, they're not. What the fuck are these? Horoscopes? Are they not
The
constellations?
signs are not. No, the signs are planets.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure I'm an astrology hoe. Yeah, because my my planet is Venus.
I'm gonna try it anyway.
Okay.
So T would be... T would be G, W... Nope, still doesn't work. This is stupid.
The stars.
I'm getting another hint.
I didn't get any hint.
Well, then, what the fuck? I thought we were getting a hint.
No, because Devin was thinking. So.
Fair enough.
All right.
See the
Well, no,
Archer-
I asked
see the
what you
Archer
guys
one?
wanted hints on. You guys didn't tell me. What do you want?
The Archer page.
Oh.
So you said that we should start off with Cora.
I said if we get into core, that's probably going to give us our suspect. But we can do the encoded notes. We can do bridge trauma group email thread. Which
I would
is...
like us to do the one that will make us win.
Well, we actually don't have a whole lot, so I'm just going to start with the encoded notes in. Each note has specific words encoded. Look back at your investigation guide. Thanks!
Confused.
Specific words, each note. So these notes have specific words encoded.
Yeah, the ones that are...
The constellations on these notes can also be found on the vote record. The navigators sure do love Edgar Mallory. Perhaps he has the key to a clearer picture.
So that's going to be in our previous notes. Hand it to me. And
No, the vote record is that.
Vote record? That's the vote record?
I thought that was the vote record.
That's the record of the signing members of the... boys club. You didn't vote on shit. Give me the previous papers, please.
No, the vote record came in this one.
The vote record?
Don't gaslight me.
I will. No one's gonna believe you. It's just
As if you could fight me off!
This is the skin of a killer, Bella. As if you could outrun me. Ow. So wait, so
She already ate, Ma.
Meemaw! I don't know how this is the vote record, though. This is a pledge. I pledge of allegiance to the flag.
That's not the vote record, is it? Is the second page the vote record?
No, all votes were anonymous for this one. This is just the proposal.
Okay, bridge proposal, the member list. Because we got Gwen's letter, Clarence's letter, that's over there.
Okay.
The photo, that's there.
Okay.
Encoded note 1 and 2, that one and that one.
Uh-huh.
The member list, I'm guessing is that. Bridge proposal.
Yes.
So the vote record. This? What's suffragium?
Suffragium. Don't you know?
Suffragium?
It's the newest craze.
Hey, look.
Everyone knows about that. You sound stupid.
Yeah,
right now.
I mean, yeah.
I also don't know if that's how it's pronounced. It is the practice of buying and selling in provincial governorships.
So I will say, these... How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn. No, they're not quite the same.
Is it a pen? Or a pen?
I'm not using it.
And a scrap piece of paper. Or you just writing on wherever.
You can write anything in there. That's my bullshit.
Subaru.
Okay, don't know.
This has a stink to it.
So these say count the number of stars for each notes. So Devin was right about that, but then it says to figure out the encoded words, you'll need to shift backwards, since the encoding process shifts forward. Why?
Okay, so we have to shift backwards.
Yeah.
And you were okay. So I was getting there.
You were getting there, but I don't know why we have to shift backwards. I don't know why that.
Like why?
Okay, so we were on it, so I don't feel bad about that hint.
Well, I don't feel bad about getting hints no matter what, as long as it's like, oh, okay, but like nothing is saying shift backwards. But
because they're shifting forward while they're encoding, so we have to shift backwards to decode it.
So
okay, so we reverse it and then okay.
Okay, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Okay, so it says count the number of stars. I'm assuming that the dots are also going to be stars.
Yeah, I include the thick ones, I guess.
So this one, yeah, so what was this one? This one was, I think, 14.
Was it 12? No, wait,
I think 12 without the big stars.
Okay, I guess include the big stars the first go-round?
Yeah, because it's easy enough to fix. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did I already start there? Yeah, I already started there.
So don't count the dots because a dot is not a star. That's the first thing I learned in preschool when I put the...
Well, every single one of these constellation guys has 2 stars in them.
2 stars. So unless... well, I mean, the code might work just for both then. But the number will be different if it's just the dots. Because this is 12, and then that one would be...
Yeah, I say count them all. Try. Is it not going to work counting them all?
No, because I did that. I did that here. Me going forward will still put A on M, unless I'm doing A, B, C.
Well, it's 14. If it's 14 moves, it'll rotate further. I mean, what, 26?
No, this one's 14 moves. A to M is 14 because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh wait, 13, 14. Did I? Oh, maybe 1, 2. Maybe okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh no, I did 12. I didn't do
14.
14. So if we're going backwards, so if we're starting A, and I'm assuming A is 0.0, A itself is 0, so then moving back 1 would be Z. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Puts A on M, which is exactly what I had on
mom.
Huh?
That would make the ACA mom.
Devin was on it. He knew it was going to be mom or dad.
Then this will work, but I wasn't counting that A as M.
Well, not... Yeah, we're doing that one, right?
Oh, so ACA here, that would be MQM.
What is a Q?
No. That would be... No, you're right. It would be... Okay, ACA. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, because what I did is I used the bottom A and then went up to the top C, so I did it backwards. Okay, so if that's the case, so this would be M-O-M, and then T...
Is it hard being right all the time?
F... So T is...
Suffering from success, as they say.
I...
DJ Khaled. That's all he contributes to the songs.
Be the best music.
And then okay, so
Should we have DJ Khaled and what was another one? Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo.
And that's just all they do. DJ Khaled, Jason Derulo.
That's true.
DJ Khaled,
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
Another one. Okay, so. Okay, so picked up files from mom and left them. I, and then B is N.
Oi.
In my bussy.
Boots and boys, they bring me joy.
That like unlocked a memory. I'm not sure from where.
A core memory.
It feels like high school.
Oh man, I used to listen to Kesha. She was one of the CDs I had. Let's all settle on that for a second.
I had all her CDs.
I'm just gonna look up the answer so you go home quicker.
Get out more.
Oh, these codes always take a while.
Yeah.
So in the meantime,
Yeah, I guess I can work on this one. Or let's count once.
I am bad at code. I'm here for a
See
good
here.
time.
So this one. So we're going backwards. So 1, 2.
I was like, here, take that
Yes.
back. Yep. So what I did is I just wrote A through M and then left room to put the shifted cipher.
Okay.
You could tear out a piece of paper too. That one has like a.
Lot of
Yeah, you can have
illustrated,
One of these.
like. You know,
Actually, here you go.
folder.
Here you go. I already got it.
Really
It.
good.
Like,
Oh hey. I'll take it. Ripping it.
there you go.
It's not perfect.
Okay. So.
Okay. So Cat.
Would you like me to read something? Oh well, how about I read the proposal?
Sure, no one's listening anyway.
So going backwards. So A is going into Z, correct? If we're going backwards.
So you would be yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you would go 1, 2, and then whatever that number over there is.
All right. So this is the proposal for a new committee, the Bridge Revitalization Special Committee put forth by Beth Ferris-Hendricks. Mission statement reads, and I'll just kind of read it in short too, is the purpose of the Bridge Revitalization Special Committee, BRSC, that it's been abbreviated to, will be to produce a formal proposal to start new construction for a drivable bridge from Mallory Rock to the mainland. It goes on to say, our community lost many loved ones on that day. We continue to grieve and heal. However, I have found information that the fault of the collapse has been misattributed. And while the implementation of the bridge construction caused us pain, the concept behind it and its potential is sound. Connecting to the mainland would greatly solidify our future in sustainability. She doesn't ever say what the collapse was for. She just said it was misattributed. So I thought that was really vague of her.
No, didn't they say in the newspaper?
Did they?
Why the? Where was it?
Was that what they said in the paper though? And then she was like, that's
Yeah,
not
but she
what
said it was
did
miscontributed.
Yeah.
Well, someone got hurt.
Did they? I thought they. I'm trying to remember what they said.
A joint project between the Mallory Rock Town Council and the state of Maine was designed to connect our island in the early stages. So she was trying to have the bridge built again.
Yeah.
The bridge anchorage was placed atop the cliff chosen for the project, which could not hold the weight of the anchorage. The rock face crumbled and the anchorage slid, crushing the workers below.
Okay. So she's saying that was misattributed.
So we're including the big stars, right?
Yes.
Yeah, how am I fucking this up? This wouldn't change it?
That one should be, what was it, 9?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Should be 11.
11. So then...
so, by that, A should be P, right?
Let's see if we're going backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. And you use the letters of that one. You use the bottom row. You don't use the top alphabet. So, like, for this...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because...
it's easy to get reversed here.
Yeah, because I was sitting here and I was like, you're like ACA, and I'm like, dude, that's OQO.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's what I call my mom.
using the bottom, and then,
Oko!
we reference back. Okay, so then that would make that.
He's hot on the trail now. So,
Alright, can you believe it?
skipping...
Yep, there we go. Now we're on it.
Did you get it? Skipping down, she says the aim of the BRSC will be to build an accurate case for feasibility of a new project. And then she goes on to, this will involve, but is not limited to, research on the geological structures of our island, history of tourism, current statistics, and financial studies. If determined to be feasible, the BRSC will then do research and outreach necessary for an official proposal to the state of Maine, reducing work for the town council. The BRSC will also prioritize local support outreach so that Mallory Rock community can see the true benefits of this project.
I'm trying to figure out why they were against it. But
Because they're covering something up.
oh yeah, $100. The
I think the bridge
was sabotaged.
I don't think the bridge was sabotaged. I think it was built poorly, because money was being siphoned elsewhere when they said it was going to the bridge. They probably cut corners. The proposed personnel for this would be, you would need a committee chair, treasurer, secretary, external liaison, social media manager, financial research coordinator, geological research coordinator, and then it goes on to say they'll be volunteers, essentially. Proposed personnel would be a team coordinator, volunteer members, leadership. Did you finish it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, okay, yeah, we no one cares. No.
No, it is important, though. The whole point is, to surmise, she wants to put together a whole different committee. So this committee wouldn't be the town council, obviously. It would be whoever wants to be a part of it. And that's very much out of the control of the town council, so they could dig into whatever they wanted to.
Okay.
That's what I've gleaned. What do you got?
Alright. Picked up files from Mom and left them in my desk drawer. Before you ask again, I didn't look at them, as always. I don't understand why you let Mom handle your papers, but you won't let me. I followed everything you say, and I would have known which way to vote, even if you hadn't told me. I don't need to be micromanaged anymore. What else do you need for me to prove to you that I'm good enough?
Okay. Sounds like you need a better relationship with your father.
Huh?
I'm assuming he's talking to his dad.
I don't even know who this is from.
I don't know.
Picked up files from Mom.
I mean, can you think of a sibling pair other than Beth's sister?
Yeah, I was initially thinking Gwen.
Gwen wouldn't be hiring us to solve her sister's murder. Unless that's the biggest... Psych.
Yeah, Gwen's writing to us from prison. She thinks she's already been caught. Congratulations. Ah! She's in an insane asylum.
I guess envy was my sin.
Kind of like the insane person who wanted to have a 5-circle experience.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so... And then the stars. So we know the stars, these I guess, correlate with numbers.
Apparently.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know I'm counting them. I don't know what the numbers represent, even if they don't know write them out anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12. I know, right? Ciphers are fun.
It is frustrating.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then 14. And then we have the stamp one. Which,
oh, whoops, I put an E there. That's why I fucked it up.
Can I see the picture of that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he's handsome.
Oh, I don't actually have to stamp it anymore. it's just right there, which would be, well, I guess I could stamp it on this thing. I'll put it down here. Hot. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That would be 19. I wonder how many are, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many people are on the council? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Damn. 13, but then Edward Gundy. I was wondering if these corresponded to anyone's like first names. Tobin, Kevin, Jacob. Would all be 5s. Because these also have stars on them. And all these have stars on them. But no one would have a...
What makes these words? Oh.
Are you having a hard time?
I'm getting there. These are weird words. Oh, with D.
This we swear on the sanctity of our blood and vow to sign again upon every new age. Who's Edward Gundy?
Oh, there's my fuck up.
In 1974 with Edgar Mallory. For this
The
place,
Rocksteady needs a find.
we have witnessed a deviation of the most grievous nature of our beloved Mallory Rock. We have traversed from the righteous and the just. We have followed in an incorrect heading for when the stars are bold and full. There is a way forth, but should they be hollow and unfulfilled, there is not a head. Our sign from our... Okay, so this probably...
No, I also know,
Why?
I razzed you guys for maybe thinking it was a cult, but...
We knew what it was.
Yeah, definitely feeling a little weird.
Winning! That's this word. Or... I'm not retarded. I don't have ADHD. It's crazy.
No adults do. That's not real.
No, it's a made-up...
Grow out of it.
It's a made-up, thing to get children to behave. Diagnosis.
We get it. You just want your kid to be on drugs because
Right.
it's cool.
It's...
Oh.
Is your child not sitting in a way that is convenient for his teacher? Well, I initially thought I was on to another cipher here because they just have weird things that are,
Weird.
that are capitalized, but none of them are. None of them are fucking vowels. But establishment of an assembly in 1860. Now, to continue along this path will be ruinous. Thus, we hereby vow to preserve the work of our esteemed forefathers, to uphold their values, strength, and tradition for the good of the land. Through fame and misfortune by way of secrecy when requisite. For as long as we live, we see our sons take up the helm of leadership. As the North Star guided Mallory, so shall we, the navigators, be guided by his 12 principles. Weird. So...
I'm getting there.
Yeah. I already got mine.
You're so cool, Seth.
Well, I mean, get on my level.
So cool. What do you when I grow up? P.
Can't help but notice that his middle finger is extended a little bit. He's flipping the painter.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's being real silly goofy.
W.
Dot. HTTPS.
P. Yeah.
//
X. Yeah. It's totally settlement.
Well, then hurry up and write it out.
Ew, I'm Mallory. I'm Rock.
Okay.
You get it?
My patience wears thin. Your reassurance was given several months ago, and I gave you my vote on the... Ooh, I guess that was not... I was also needing McTorp. Okay, I guess that is also fucked up. On the something issue, as promised. Have you found anything concrete on anchor management yet? The Rock Steady needs a financial boost right now. Winning a lawsuit or a settlement would help us immensely. That's probably bridge of the bridge issue.
Oh, McTorp is not.
McTorp is not. Yeah, I know. I totally skipped that one. You guys better wait. Wait.
You guys better wait.
I mean, if it starts with B.
C.
Starts with a C?
No. Yeah, it's totally bridge.
Okay. So both of these letters have to deal with votes, and they come...
Yeah, the bridge issue. You guys will look at it.
Yeah, my patience was thin. Your reassurance was given several months ago, and I gave you my vote on the bridge issue as promised. Have you found anything concrete on anchor management yet? The Rock Steady needs a financial... The Rock Steady... What's a Rock Steady?
What is the Rock Steady? It sounds like the Rock Steady.
Probably something.
Is there anything in there about Rock Steady?
Against rocks.
Needs a financial boost right now. Winning a lawsuit or a settlement would help us immensely. Please make this a priority. So, what's weird is, once again...
it's an early form of reggae music.
Badass. Once again, these are still in positions that look like signatures. So I'm trying to figure out who these are from.
A rock steady is like a platform. It's something to make sure it doesn't move.
Okay. And so she's needing money, or someone's needing money, but who would be getting pissed?
So they found these papers in the office that you broke into, right?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yep. And then I don't know if you...
Maybe we can compare the handwriting with the signatures.
Yeah.
Or at least the pen used or something.
The handwriting with the signatures.
Yeah. Signatures on that paper.
Oh.
I was thinking at one point that was going to come in handy, that we have everyone's signature.
We would have to basically find... Okay, so whoever uses the eyes are a little bit... But the eyes aren't consistent.
Mm.
So... Like...
Yeah.
I'm definitely not... What do they call this? Calligraphy?
Yeah. Or, yeah, something like that.
But the other thing is like... This suffragium, the Bridge Revival Committee proposal, has those same constellations.
I think each one attributes to a different member of the board.
That's what I thought, but there's only 9, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, if we do the stamp.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 12 members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 if we count... 13 if we count Edward Gundy. But...
It wasn't because he's crossed out.
Yeah, he's crossed out, so I'm guessing either he was kicked out or he was...
I think it's the one who resigned from it.
I really think we need to get into the folder.
Well, let's try to do that.
I can get it.
So, so the core folder, the departed shifts in the reflection of the year.
Would you like to get a hint for that?
Yeah.
Since we have tried a few times already.
So, episode 4. Alright, the core locked up folder is in Beth. Okay, thank you. Remember, Beth set this 4-character password. Okay. Beth seems to set passwords with 4 characters. Remember the password from episode 2? No.
Could you tell
No, because that was 3 months ago.
The departed shifts in the...
In the reflection of the year. She seems to set passwords with 4 characters. Remember the password from episode 2.
Was it...
I already tried that. That didn't work.
Was it a name or numbers?
I could not tell you. I'll go back to episode 2 and see if I can find the keep safe password. I'm just going to do the reveal. The correct password... okay, so... Oh, it was Hope. down the alphabet with the corresponding number in the year. H shifts down 1 to become letter I. Oh. And that became IWUF. So.
UF.
Okay. I think I know. It's going to be Cora. So Cora is the name, and then we're going to shift it in the name of this year and then reflect it. So Cora is getting shifted over by 1, making it D.
Okay.
O gets shift 9, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which would be X. 7 R, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be Y. And then 9
Cora.
A would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Actually
Would
obsessed with Legend of Korra.
be yeah.
Right.
And then J Y. I really hope I'm right.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
J X Y.
Oops.
Thanks a lot.
I made loud noise.
That's not it. Fuck me.
So why did you think it was Korra?
Because
So-
that's the name.
Yeah, that's the file.
Could be named after. I mean, she named the file Ruby.
Oh. Korra.
So, okay. So, this is based off of previous passwords that Beth has created.
Yes, in episode 2, which once again I
And this is
don't.
to get into a Cora file.
Yes,
And this is on what laptop?
hers or
On
some
Beth's
some
laptop?
I honestly don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But the reveal for number 2 was, so the password prompt was created by Beth and refers to her stone and her lighthouse coaster. So we had Hope, and then the year on the coaster, which I don't know where the coaster is. We did 1-8. So to begin, start with the word Hope found on Beth's stone. Using the investigation guide and the year found on the coaster, 1851, shift the letters Hope down with the alphabet. H shifts down 1 to become letter I.
So it also said it was reflecting. So did you go? You went front ways with that date. So go backwards with the date. You feel me? Like instead of starting with a 1, start with a 9.
I see. So
That's my 2
so if we're doing Cora, instead of starting with 1, we start with 9.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would be L. And then O would be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. V.
Together now.
R is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A. And then 1 would be B.
I would never guess it.
I keep having to sign back in. Alright, keep safe, so let's try that. With a L, V, whoops, A, B. Yeah!
Hey, where'd you go?
Oh, what did I say? Ciphers were my
Okay.
thing.
Bridge proposal is exactly that.
Yes. We know that this is the proposal.
Unless it's different. Then we have the accounting screenshot. Okay. So
Take a real screenshot of that just in case we need it later.
It's just that Woodlard's guy's dick just waving in the camera.
Yeah.
That's the accounting screenshot. It's like, oh,
like-
my fucking dick.
Suck these nuts!
okay, so the reports, the general ledger for properties, deposits from Ryan Drusen was $600, and then we had checks written to the Zipper Demolition,
Okay.
Centennial Plumbing, MR Gas, Hard Hat Flooring, Owen Stock, Hendricks Group, Mickelson Marble and Granite,
Granite?
and then we had a deposit from Maine State Insurance for $48,000. And then a check written to the Hendricks Group for $24,000. Then a deposit from Larry Auger and Inez Garcia for $638,000. And then a check written to Hard Hat, Zipper, Elamino, Pest Services, Bose Hardware, Buster Thompson, Hendricks Group again. These are all in different categories as well. So will you write down?
I have nothing to write with. Get my book.
Write it on that, actually. Actually, hold on. real quick. I'm gonna do some basic math here real quick. 4, 8. I'm just curious as to how much they were spending.
A lot of money. A lot.
Okay, 0, 0, that's 12, 17, 16, 17. Alright, so $87,700 is how much they were paid in. Will you go for the pen? The other pen.
That's mine.
Alright, write down credits, 7, or 87, 700.
8700.
87700. Okay. Alright, then we got that. I don't know if this is even going to matter, but I'm curious, because then they started looking at lawsuits to try and make money.
Cool, that's how I want to make money.
Easy money.
An American dream, baby.
But I'm also wondering who these people are that's paying them.
Probably not real people.
That's not a bad idea.
What?
That it's not real people.
No, yeah, this whole thing is a financial scam. A culty financial scam.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was having sex with the Reverend because he said it was God's will, and they can't connect to the mainland.
Oh, look, an old Con Ad bill. I mean, a New Testament of Jesus Christ. Everyone has to sleep with me.
And thus, Jesus said, "Stuff me."
Oh my God! Spit roast me, boys.
Fill me with your holy load. Alright, 6, 5, that's 11. Okay, 10, 16, 19, 24, 29.
You know, you could have asked me to pull out my
29.
calculator every time.
29, I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. 29, 33, 40, 43, 3, then 4, 8, 10, 16, 22, 24, 29, 33, 35, 38, 46, 47, 52, 57, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Yeah, they definitely had more than enough. The debits are $12,731. $31.
What was it? 12,700.
731. Yeah, okay. So that's the accounting screenshot in the Bridge group email thread. Okay. Thank you for being the tiniest. Okay, Beth Ferris-Hendricks to Rocksteady Support Network.
Ah, the Rocksteady support.
There you go.
Oh,
Just in case something. Good morning, Rocksteady. I hope this email finds you well. I've been looking into the events of the collapse over a year ago, thinking of ways Mallory Rock can move forward. I can't tell you how much I admire the incredible work of Rocksteady Network has done, advocating for those who are traumatized by that terrible loss. If you'd let me, I would love to come in and talk to your members about a healing path I can envision for the future. I'm working to pull together a committee to propose revitalizing the bridge project. I believe that the original intent of the bridge's construction and the undeniable boost it would bring to so many facets of Mallory Rock are still solid in foundation. I believe in your members and the healing that they could undergo if we see the bridge project through. The efforts of our friends and family who were lost shouldn't go to waste. Even if you're not convinced yet, please allow me to come in and speak with your members directly. They responded a couple hours later. Hi Beth, thank you for your email. I appreciate your compassion, but I'm hesitant. Introducing the idea of rebuilding the bridge now would be too soon for many of our members to consider. As you mentioned, our network is focused on healing, and I don't want to cause undue anxiety or fear. How exactly will your proposal help our members? I'm not sure we can help you. I'm sure you understand. That was from Sawyer Davis.
Is he a member?
Of Rocksteady?
No. Yeah, he's a member of
No.
Rocksteady. He sent the email.
No, he's not. Beth Ferris-Hendricks. Hi, Sawyer. I completely understand your concerns, and of course, the well-being of our friends and family is always my priority. There are two clarifications that I think would make this worth hearing. One, the new bridge would be a completely separate construction from the one built on Woodard Strands. It is a completely new initiative. The safety and stability of our new construction site would be a priority. Two, there's something I've come across in my preliminary research that might be particularly important to RSN, with potential for litigation. A contracting company named Anchor Management Land Surveyors somehow avoided scrutiny after the collapse. At least I haven't heard of it. Looking at the paperwork, I believe the RSN could take legal action against Anchor Management and have a very strong case. Going after Anchor Management instead of the state, like the council currently is, also means that the state might be more willing to partially fund the new bridge. Please let me know what you think, and if there's time we can work out for me to come in, I wouldn't be so adamant. I wouldn't be so adamant about this if I didn't think it was worth it.
This is Beth?
Yes. Yeah.
So she was saying, sue Anchor Management, don't sue the state?
Yes. Yep, the council looks like they were trying to sue the state, however, Anchor Management looks like they avoided scrutiny after the collapse. Alright, so back from Sawyer, he says, Beth, those points are impactful, thanks for clarifying. I know we all want what's best, and I trust your good heart and your thoroughness. Can you come in before our weekly meeting next Friday? Do we still have her?
It's over there.
Yeah. I don't know if she had anything about a meeting.
On Friday?
Yeah.
What time?
I wanted a chance to talk to you before you potentially speak with everyone just to make sure we're on the same page. Our meeting is at 9 p.m., so why don't you meet me at 8?
That's when she argued with Clarence. Oh, wait, meet me at 8?
8 a.m., yeah.
8 a.m.?
Yeah.
I thought you said PM.
No, why would they...
Well, that was...
Oh, no, our meeting is at 9 p.m., so why don't you meet me at 8?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
8
going to
p.m.
make a joke about getting...
Oh, try to sort things out with Clarence on Friday is when...
Okay.
That's when she was talking with... Supposedly talking with Clarence.
And I don't know if this is the same day. This just says 8 days ago, because apparently, once again, they don't believe in years or anything.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay, so Beth Ferris-Hendricks said, absolutely, I'll see you at 8 p.m. next Friday. Okay, so then today at 10:37 p.m., thanks again for speaking with me tonight, Sawyer. I really enjoyed working with you. I know Clarence wasn't very open to the idea of a new bridge, but I'll try and talk to him. Okay, so that was the previous, Thursday.
Okay.
So this latest email was at 10:37 p.m. Today. Thanks again for speaking. Yeah, tonight. So I really enjoy. I know Clarence wasn't very open to the idea of a new bridge, but I'll try and talk to him one-on-one in the next couple of weeks to see if he'll come around. We both want we both want the best for Mallory Rock. Until then, I agree that it's best to keep all this under wraps. Looking forward to talking with you and RSN again.
Well, okay, so I'm less suspicious of Rocksteady. Will you go back to the spreadsheet?
The accounting screenshot? Yeah.
Yeah. Because I want to see...
Can I click on... Okay, no, it's just a screenshot.
So what's the monies like?
what did Anchor Management send to them? What did they send to whoever's...
We don't have anything from Anchor Management.
Okay. Okay, I was just curious.
What
What about Rocksteady? I guess it's worth looking.
Don't have anything from Rocksteady either.
Really? Okay.
No, these are general ledger reports as well. From JW Enterprises.
Yeah. Course it has. I was gonna say though, I was like, I don't know who's spreadsheet.
So,
this is.
because his credits coming in are from consultation, insurance. The insurance was the $48,000 from Maine State Insurance Corporation, and then consultation again, and Queen Anne. I don't know what Queen Anne is. Those are the categories.
The candy?
And he's paying out somewhere. The goal of this is, by the way, to figure out the second.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
aware.
Someone who
aware.
is not
Yeah,
the murderer.
who can't be...
Well,
And who's our contestants right
I
now
think,
on The Price is Right?
I think
It was
it's
it's
whoever-
still the husband and
Still husband, JW Enterprises, that guy,
Woodard.
Jordan
Yeah.
Woodard.
And then like the father, right? The father-in-law, right, was one of them.
Yeah.
Was Jody
and
on there?
The Reverend. Yeah, I think Jody, the husband. Right, that's his name?
So the in-laws are both
Jody. I thought
possible
Yeah.
murderers.
Yeah.
So the in-laws, the Reverend, Woodard, and the husband. Mm-hmm. So we have not found any hard proof on any of them not doing it yet.
No. Yeah.
You find out who these symbols mean
Right.
for who they ascertain to.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's actually, no hint. I wonder if I have to keep putting in the password to get in. No, I don't, thank God. I was like, I really didn't want to. But that's all the stuff that is in the files for Cora.
Can I see the signature page again?
the which one?
Let's see.
Yeah, and then...
Google it.
Yeah. So. And we
Oh, Clarence is the... Yeah, I keep thinking Clarence is someone else. Clarence is the Reverend.
Yes, we know. We are familiar with him. Who was the Rocksteady email guy? What was his name?
Sawyer.
Sawyer.
Yeah. You know what's kind of frustrating is that they gave us the bridge proposal in here, but then... No, there's 3 pages here. We're missing a page.
2.
We only have 2 pages of the bridge proposal.
Oh! We're missing page 2.
Page 2. Mallory Rock Bridge anchorage collapse and funding. Since the collapse of the anchorage, Mallory Rock's involved parties have pursued lawsuits against the state of Maine. It has been understanding that the state was solely responsible for the collapse as they have the final say on the contracted teams for the project. However, in reviewing the Hendricks Group project files, I found that the responsibility for the collapse may fall more accurately on a contracted company, Anchor Management Land Surveyors, AMLS. Has a flawed project history, which will be fully detailed in the BRSC's Bridge Research Special Committee. Research and proposal. There is some evidence in my research that suggests that AMLS may have misrepresented their history to the state government and other teams on the project. Their careless work while on this project may be the reason the collapse occurred. The significance of this detail is that, if AMLS is indeed the at-fault party, the state of Maine may be more inclined to fund this and future projects. Memorial and community approval. The Mallory Rock community's engagement in and positive opinion of the new bridge effort are of utmost importance to the project. Losing our family and friends in the collapse understandably felt like a betrayal to many on the island. As a town council, it is our goal to make living on the island as comfortable and positive as possible. The town council cannot move forward with a project that would put our community under emotional duress, regardless of the economic gains and future stability that project would bring. Therefore, it is key that the BRSC work to gain community support for this project during the committee's duration. To this end, I propose that the new construction be named the Cora Reaver Memorial Bridge in honor of the Mallory Rockite who tragically passed away in 1979. Cora was a dreamer. She wanted to go to the mainland to expand her perspective and learn about the world. Yeah, I guess a boat is a little too rough to go to the mainland.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it takes longer.
I guess it does, but if she really had a dream, like a few extra hours, probably, I didn't really care that much.
No.
Let's see. Learn about the world, but she always knew Mallory Rock was her home. Hearing about her life, I truly believe she would have loved her legacy to be the connection between her home and the rest of the world. While people are aware of the Cora Reaver Memorial Scholarship, her legacy deserves to be known and celebrated outside our island. I believe that Cora's story will bring the community together in support of this project. As such, I've already begun communicating with her family to gain their support. Beth, just shut the fuck up.
Honestly, like...
like, quit stepping in. Like, leave it alone.
It's not your family.
Right. Okay, yeah, so then it says...
So that group that she was investigating, they were connected to Woodard? The Woodard Hendricks group?
Anchor Management?
Yeah, the ones who were at fault with...
Mm-hmm. Were they somehow linked to the
Did I
Hendricks
say
group?
that they were linked to?
I wasn't sure. I didn't quite track. what you
No,
were
no,
saying
they lied about their history. Apparently they have a shitty history.
Okay.
And they just didn't fall under scrutiny with, whenever
So they might be
sued.
linked to one of these guys. So.
Most likely, $100. It's fucking Eddard. He probably is their realtor or their insurance guy.
Eddard?
Because he received,
Woodard.
Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan Woodard,
Yeah.
Because he's real estate and in
I
investment.
mean, they built him up to be quite a bit
Yeah.
a big heel.
Yeah. There's a little bit more. Composition of proposed committee. My aim is to allow anyone who volunteers or expresses positive interest in our cause to contribute to the committee. However, not all who show interest will be able to commit actively. To this end, I propose 2 teams. The bridge team will be composed of the key personnel of the committee who will lead the mission. And then that's when we get back into this.
What does it just say? Like, I feel
So.
like I missed something. Didn't even look at the page numbers.
Yep. Because I was like, I was about to throw a fit. I'm like, why the fuck would they give us a physical thing and So, missed that whole section.
Pretty important section.
So,
Listen, I'm not victim blaming.
so who has a motive to...
I mean, the Reverend to shut her up.
Yeah, the Reverend... At first I was like, the Reverend might... Yeah... I was like, he might be like grieving, but yeah, he definitely doesn't want
Cora's name on shit.
Yeah. Because he probably killed her
Well,
as
so-
well.
So was this to
wants-
Beth?
well, the
Was this
bridge-
encouraging Beth to seek a lawsuit?
Yeah, but I don't know who that's from. I feel like we can figure out who these letters
Yeah,
are
that's
from.
what. Yeah, I feel like that's linked somehow. But yeah, we're still kind
Are there
of
any more hints
grasping
on the
it.
stars?
No, that's the rough part. Is in episode 4, the only hints we can get are the Cora lock and then the bridge trauma. The bridge trauma email thread.
Well, let's look at the bridge trauma email thread.
It's a shame we can't just email Beth. What happens if you click the email link? Why would I think to click the email link? I assume your app sucks. Because the website was ass.
Well, yeah, but we established that it works on the phone.
To Rocksteady support and the email link. Wait, hold on. No. The email link. Bridge group email thread. Huh. I can't click on it.
What's the email say?
What do you mean email? Like, I just read the email thread.
Oh, was that all of it?
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm assuming that's the link it means. It's a shame we can't just email Beth.
Email her and be like, who killed you?
Unless we can email Rocksteady Support Network at bmail.com.
Maybe. Click it.
I can't click it! Probably need my fucking laptop for this one. So, it's like I'm curious if, like, I can just do... No.
Can you for real email them?
Yeah, for my actual email. I'm just gonna keep going just to see if that's the link I have to click on.
Sure.
So why the stamp? What's the uniqueness
Oh.
of the stamp?
Okay, yes. I would never have thought of that. We can email Rocksteady.
Oh.
Okay, so...
Cool.
Seaweed. Okay, so let me just go to emails and then compose one. Damn it. Why did I... Wait, I don't think I can... Nope, I actually can't change it. I can only send that to Gwen. Is it like fucked on my thing that I can't actually click it?
So there's an option to email them?
Not from this, unless I can, let's see. Recent. Yeah, no, this does anything. Yeah, because I don't even know where...
You swallow that whole and cleanses it.
Unless it's actually for my email.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give it a shot.
What?
I'll send it from my actual email. What did I say? Rocksteady.
Yeah, at bmail.com.
Hold on.
Bmail stands for beta mail.
Bussy mail.
See me, yeah.
Rocksteady Support Network at bmail.com. Support Network
Support these
at
notes.
bmail.com.
B-mail or B.
It actually did
fail.
pull up in Gmail. Okay, subject. Sup.
Teach me the words.
Who killed Beth? I don't know. Should I actually try
Didn't
to...
kill
Yeah,
Beth.
send it. What are you going to get charged per email? It's free to do stupid shit on the internet. Your phone crashes.
Yeah, like all my information just gets wiped. All Pulls up my bank account. All my money goes away.
Oh.
I just get sniped in the head.
Oh!
We got him.
Mission complete.
And then you guys get a new thing in the mail, and they're just like, "Did you like?"
4 out of 5 stars. Wasn't great. But still
Wish
asked
they sent
one.
somebody to clean up the mess. I mean, see, that's starting to smell.
Well, I didn't get a response.
Who are you? Why are you messaging?
Why do we get so many emails?
They're always asking who killed Beth.
Who's back?
You killed her, didn't you?
I'm stumped because I don't. Oh.
Okay, so right now, we're still trying to figure out who the fuck didn't kill Beth.
Yes.
We're just to write him in, and we haven't had any hard evidence in that regard. So we search the money. What's the money shit? I mean, it sounds like a lot of it is on the phone. What's left?
Yeah.
To dig through.
Right.
I wouldn't get too caught up with the stamp yet.
No, it doesn't. If you click the email hyperlink in the Rocksteady email signature, an email will trigger, which you can send to Rocksteady. Type a message and see the response.
Okay.
It didn't fucking work. Surprise, surprise. Because this Hunt a Killer app is dog shit.
You heard it here first. And on the last episode. Can you zoom in on it? Sometimes.
Yeah, no, it literally just doesn't work.
Can I get your laptop?
I don't have my laptop, so... Because last time, it was ass on the website.
Alright, let's all go upstairs.
So, because of that, I'm just gonna fucking look up the answer.
Yeah.
Because thank you for actively making it ass.
Ruining my night.
Okay, so, reveal. If you click the email hyperlink in the Rocksteady, an email will trigger. No, it didn't. But apparently, you would just send whatever, and it says, the Rocksteady Support Network meets every Friday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Yeah, we did know that.
The Rocksteady support group meets from 9 to 10.
Wait.
So anyone that lost a family or got hurt or whatever, so Joey would be part of that, and that's when she was killed, so it wasn't Joey.
Huh?
She was killed around that time.
Yeah.
Joey was hurt in the bridge incident. So
the bridge incident happened way before.
Yeah, but Joey was hurt in
They're
the
going
original
to
bridge
the
incident.
support group.
So he broke his leg. It fucked him up. So he was
he's
probably
been
in the
going to
support group,
meet-
so it probably wasn't Joey.
Joey was on the boat with his dad that night.
So he skipped the meeting.
Well, that's what he said. So he said oh, that's true. He did say he was skipping the meeting. So
it can't be Joey.
So who else went to
So
the
it
meeting?
can't be Joey? Oh, yeah, because, what paper was that when he said he was going with his dad, but his dad didn't... His dad didn't go to the meeting. His dad flaked.
His dad was on the boat. They were both on the boat.
I thought it was
But somebody left early.
Yeah. There was something...
One of them said that he had to leave or something early. Some bullshit.
Is there anything else about the meeting? About a...
Give me the magazine.
The magazine. Oh, it's in the autopsy report.
Okay. We meet at 9.
Let's see. How much you want to bet it's on the fucking email that I'm not able to get?
Well, I don't think that would be the reveal.
Well, it might tell us who attended. And that might give us our answer.
Kayak recovered.
That's very, very annoying. Yeah.
Where was that scrap? He was talking about what his dad was doing.
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is everything. These are just transcripts. Yeah, I'm just trying to... I was really hoping that they would just have the email.
Yeah. She was punctured in the back of the head.
If there's anything previous from like previous things.
Does Rocksteady like run the support group? Like they are the...
I think so.
He wasted the evening at home until it was time to go have drinks at the boat with his father, who he was to meet at 10 p.m. But they meet from 9 to 10. Mm-hmm. And when did she die? We had a concrete time.
We had the very... Yeah,
it was like 8, 9-ish in that region. I think it was like 9:40 something.
I remember it being like a 40-something.
Yeah, I can actually get us that real quick. That was episode 2.
But this is only going off of Joey's word, so
Yeah.
you can't trust that.
She died 9:10 to 10:13.
9:10 to 10:13.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so... So during the time that the meeting would have been going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that because we need to know who was at the meeting.
Right. So we know it's not Sam, and we know... So yeah, we're trying to... Yeah, that's right, we're trying to find the second one. Oh man, that link thing just really pisses me off. Mm-hmm. I mean, well, let me try the actual web page.
Mm.
And see if like actually doing it that way works. I mean, who would be at a support group? Definitely not the...
I mean, why would he lie about going to the support group?
Well, I mean, I would assume that the Reverend would be at a support group. Traditionally, you would have someone like that there.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Reverend as well.
I don't know. I don't know if the Reverend could kill anyone. He looks like he has real
I mean, okay, so essentially you just
maybe
boiled...
molest some kids.
but not murder
someone.
So the email boiled down to essentially that they meet between 9 and 10.
That's what the reveal gave me, because I can't email them.
So
I
they
can't
meet
click on
between
the
9
thing.
and 10.
Doesn't even give me the option to. Yeah, because just their website just takes me to the store. So they really don't feel like actually making a website to help. They just want you to keep buying their shit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Not the killer Mallory Rock. Just try episode 4. Okay. No. Okay.
My bet is on the Reverend.
You think the Reverend was there?
I bet he was probably like, yeah. I just feel like if you're going to go to a support group, you're probably going to seek religious help.
Did he say anything about the...
He's the only one that comes to mind immediately anyway.
Yeah, well, he could also be there to get over the death of his sister. He
is over the death, and Beth
no!
keeps... No.
Yeah, well, he probably was over, and then she kept fucking digging.
Yeah. She is salty.
Yeah, because
he killed her. He killed his sister.
My sister rest in peace because I wanted her gone.
But Beth kept digging.
That educated woman.
So he killed her.
Wow, we've uncovered a different crime. Okay.
Yeah, I just wish we could find the fucking thing that says... that tells us who was there. Or if we even have anything.
Yeah.
But we don't have anything on the support group. Unless it's somewhere in the, like, the previous, like...
Would you like me
Oh,
to...
it's in the playlist. That's it. So, good fences. I mean, that's... I don't know if anyone would say that.
Well, after
I don't
she
know.
fought with the Reverend, did anyone mention where, like, the Reverend scampered off to? Because she had her fight pretty, like, not late at night, but, like, before
It was late
9.
enough to piss a guy off.
No, because we were like, who the fuck goes to bed at 6? You fuck. Because he wakes up, like, ungodly early. Because he was complaining about that, and people were like,
oh, yeah.
okay, not everybody goes to 4 p.m., you senior citizen.
Yeah, maybe the Mallory Rock site, local business. No. What's new?
Pussycat?
That's the Core Reaver Memorial Scholarship.
Pussycat?
Whoa, what's new, Pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I don't know. I'm stumped on this one.
Do you want me to look up the answer?
No, I'll just.
I do.
I can just. We can just say the Reverend.
I'm confident.
I feel like it's been building him up a bit. I don't think it's the Reverend.
No, I definitely think it's the realtor.
You think it's Woodard?
Oh yeah.
I'm
He's
vibing,
a ruthless dickhead.
I'm vibing the father-in-law.
Oh,
He's been like the least we've talked about, and I think
probably
that or Jody. I think it's one of the in-laws. Because Jody said in this email,
she's a
we both
bitch.
love Beth very much. However, as much as we miss her, sometimes the only thing to do is to remember that everything happens for a reason.
Love that. Love it when people say
So we're doing Clarence.
Reaver.
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 Clarence. Clarencee.
Yeah.
But, God, I want something concrete, but we
Right.
can't find anything.
Well, because the fucking thing didn't work.
Yeah.
It, like, if a clue is literally click on something and I can't, and I either need a laptop, but then I can't get to the actual case shit.
Because we
there.
don't know, like...
We tried doing that last episode.
Yeah.
I tried using my laptop because I'm like, oh, it'll be way easier.
So I want you to email it, and then it's supposed to email
and
you
then
back.
and then I get a message back like it works like here. And so I thought, oh, maybe you actually use your email and that'll work the
And
same
that's
way.
not the case?
Huh? No, I never got an email back. It did pull up an email, like it recognized it, but I never got it back. Unless maybe it needs a specific... I'll try it again.
I don't think it's worth our time.
Yeah, I still kind of want to see it.
Yeah.
And we reference all this stuff.
Subject, support group. Let me just see if that gets me something. Because it is sending, but it's not doing anything. Who didn't kill Beth? Yeah, normally it's already coming in by now.
And there's nothing on the website.
No, the website literally takes me to their shop. So, if people are going to be spending, like...
Is there, like, a report a problem?
I'm probably going to, because if...
Well, yeah, if the hyperlink doesn't work, then that's a problem. Like, if no one's... You gotta report it to get it fixed. Anyway.
Like,
Oh,
and
so
if-
it even has a hyperlink and it's not?
Yeah, there's supposed to be a
Yeah.
hyperlink normally you can click on,
And it
but...
looks like a hyperlink.
like,
It acts like a hyperlink.
Like, because I can, yeah, I can show you. So, you go into Keep Safe, and then Cora, and then the Bridge Group email thread. And then, right there, Rocksteady, so where you're supposed to click that, and it's supposed to immediately take you to Messages. So it's like, okay, I'll go to Messages, and then Gwen Ferris is my only person I can send stuff to. So, like, if I'm supposed to be able
Can
to
you
click...
email her about it?
No, it's supposed to go to them based off their reveal. It says what happens when you click on the link. And this is acting like it's a screenshot, so... So there's nothing... Like, unless it's... I mean, it's a hyperlink, so it should work no matter what. So...
Well...
And I'm not just going to dick around and waste time, so...
Well, then go ahead and put in things.
Oop. I mean, it's a 1 out of 5 chance, right?
And we're very suspicious of 2, at least, so...
Yeah. So,
Just
alright,
put in
Clarence Reaver.
Either it's wrong or it's right.
Go to inbox. You're right!
Oh.
Reverend Reaver couldn't have killed Beth if he was at the Rocksteady meeting, but whoever did kill her must know more than I thought. Check the audio attachment I'm sending you. This is them, it has to be. They know what we're doing.
Can we click on it?
4 suspects left. I don't know what to think. I mean, we're obviously on the right track if the killer is calling me, but I'm kind of freaking out about it. I'm going to Sully. He has to be able to... It's Sully! He has to be able to figure out something about where the call came from, and maybe he can look into the anchor management company that keeps popping up. I'm really glad you are helping. I'm not sure what I'd do if you weren't. Mystery. Oh wow, that did work. How nice.
Keep sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, and you'll meet the same end as Beth.
Okay, so what we need to backtrace this call, and then we need to increase the pitch and then the speed of the, and then we can figure out who the voice is.
Yeah.
We don't know how any of them. We don't know what the other people sound like.
Keep sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, and you'll meet the same end as Beth.
As Beth. So it's
Cool.
It's the in-laws or Joey.
So 4 suspects left.
In-laws, Joey, plus who's the 4th? Woodard.
Yeah.
Left a callback number.
Anyway, if you want to give me a call back.
Really, it's just like an automatic thing, and it just beep to return this message. 816.
Right. Okay. Well.
We know who didn't do it.
So Sam and the Reverend. Not gonna lie, getting really annoyed with this app.
Yeah.
Like the app and the website are really
Because
starting to
obviously
piss me
something
off.
in that email said, "Oh, the Reverend probably."
We got something, because I can actually tell you guys what the reveal is. Where is it? It's right here. Okay, so we go back to desktop. Okay, then we go back, and then we go to hints and tips, and we fart into it.
Take that thing.
So the based off the info in these emails, is there a suspect who has an evident alibi? So then we go to, there is a testimonial from Belinda Smithson that acknowledges Reverend Reaver being present at the group's meeting the Friday night that fireworks were being tested, the night Beth was murdered. Reverend Reaver can be eliminated as open the contact short. Yep. How nice that I wasn't able to activate that and had to resort to that.
Thanks to my prejudiced deduction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, at least we kind of process of elimination through who would be at a support group, but once again, we had to go into a reveal to figure out that there's a support group. So that really pisses me off. Especially this stuff. This isn't cheap.
Yeah.
Like the hunter-killer stuff isn't cheap. So it needs to work, and if you can't use your phone, then don't develop an app.
Yeah. Yeah, be sure to see if you can, like, report a problem. Because, again...
Yeah, I'll ask for my money back.
Well, you can.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, I was unable to actually clear one of your things because...
You can actually play the game.
Yeah. Anyway, that was episode 4 of Hunt a Killer. I hope you're enjoying. Stick around for the rest of the series. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.